large chunk of India doesn't actually utilize their money well. They do not channelize their money well. And it is yet to happen. The transformation is taking place and their education is slowly happening. Things are changing. And I would say things is changing drastically in past 5 years. But still, since India is a large country, it will take time.
Just about 500 million people are still on the poverty line. 250 to 300 million are in middle class, and only 60 million people would be called as above the middle class. Now, the globalization effects which we see right now, they are populated only to the top level, that is the 60 million people, not to the 250 and 500 million people who are below that. So I would say it's just the tip of the iceberg.
The only way a society can survive in the long run is to integrate with the others. And if you have strong values yourself, it is you who will be influencing others. Others will not be influencing you.
We are more open. There are no caste boundaries now in India. I mean, there was a huge problem. There was caste, there was race and things like that. Everything is just everybody just comes together probably, and eat on the same table. It has eliminated a lot of problems. It's fantastic to see that ideas being brought in from the West are basically eliminating boundaries between humans staying out here in India. So traditional method of way of thinking have changed. It has brought in a new kind of wave inside human minds, basically Indians, which has helped them to be a better people. We have to evolve.
Culture, if you look at it, has a traditional culture been you stay with your parents, it's like a joint family, earlier it used to be, and it used to be. So what really used to happen was, even if you work a little late, the child of yours used to get the same values of your family. Now more and more families becoming nucleus in nature. What's happening is the child which has an upbringing is happening in a day care center or something. So I'm saying, what are the values? Who's getting? He's getting whose values, or she's getting whose values? It's the values of that daycare center. And if you don't get a good daycare center, you don't know how the child will grow. You know, a lot of people, young couples who are getting separated. And this is a major shift as far as India is concerned. Because believe me that in India, once you're married, you're married. There's nothing like, that's not the culture. That's not the culture. We have strong values in terms of, I think that value system somewhere is started deteriorating. That's my sense, which had very great values. And I personally think that if you're able to adopt the good things of what Western people do and maintain your value life, I think you're much better.
There is a certain population where they do tend to blindly follow the Western lifestyle just because they have become rich someday.
The Indian values on even things like drinking, smoking, to some extent drugs, views on sex. All these are quite different, are slowly changing as compared to say 10 or 15, 20 years ago. And some of them being negative because the focus then being on me and my pleasures and myself as compared to the traditional values of you being a contributor to the society rather than being a taker from society.
I appreciate there are a lot of very good things about America, but in terms of focus and in terms of work culture and other things, but I think only those things should be adopted. But with that culture, a lot of other things are coming up. In terms of eating habits, if you look at it, India has been projected at going to be the highest diabetic country. Almost 20-25% of global diabetic patients would be in India. And that too, this is type 2, which is more to do with junk food. So your pizzas and your burgers and all those kinds of things, fries and all those things. Although in West, if you look at it, people are becoming very conscious. I think here also that is affecting your youngsters or the younger generation.
India was known to be a really collectivist culture, as to say, but what has happened, India is slowly moving from that, and there's a strong Western culture where the younger generation is becoming more individualistic and they focus more on their goals and not an organization goals, not on their family goals.
So I think that is definitely adversely affected because Indians by nature, by the strength of their traditional values, are very, very strong when it comes to areas of crises.
And India, to a great extent, like US, is a melting pot of people of various different types, cultures, backgrounds, and all. With communication actually opening up, allowing people to see each other's values, cultures, and all that, a lot of actually intermingling is taking place within India. So, like Americanization, North India is actually coming to South India and the other way too. They see more of South India through TVs. And so, there's a huge sort of mixing which is taking place within India as well as between India and other places. I think on the whole, it is really good.
The Indian population is going to take some time to get used to this. What the Indian values have always taught people here is that take care of the family, be with your family, be with, help other people, which is still obviously predominant in today's society, but it's slowly slipping away from there. People are becoming more individualistic, not necessarily good or bad. I mean, I wouldn't say that the American culture or the Western culture is bad today. It's just individualistic, it's just different. And India is just taking a different path today and going to something which it hasn't really tried before. Even though America has affected India a lot, I mean the Western culture has affected India a lot, I'm also seeing a lot of, the Eastern culture, the Indian, Pakistani, Bangladeshi culture has affected the Western culture a lot as well. I mean, see, people, Americans, I would say, that 10-15 years back were really individualistic, but they have, especially the families that I have met in America, the American families, they have begun to realize the importance of the children staying with them till at least a certain age, and the importance of not just working and leaving the child behind. So there too, it's again not really becoming collectivist, it's becoming more global. Everyone's just becoming much more open-minded. People are taking new ideas from different countries, different people, different kinds of people, which is really good, I believe. I mean, it makes the world a much smarter place. I mean, people being so open-minded and listening to what others have to say and trying out other people's cultures and their style of living.